Everybody, this is Shirley, and we are here at the Apex 2025 conference, which is the conference for credit unions with the Connecticut Credit Union League and the Cooperative Credit Union Association up here in the Northeast. And I am very excited to have with me Masako from Kinective, which is, used to be with Genesee, which you guys partnered with them and now are a part of Kinective here just recently. So, you know, when we're thinking about all the things that are going on in the technology and the fintech space, I think Kinective's name is becoming at the top there of all the things that you guys are providing. So why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the new things you guys are doing right now?
Yeah, so Genesee is now a Kinective company, which is exciting. It's been actually 3 months now. So we really are getting incorporated into the Kinective family. What's exciting about Kinective is that they are a banking operations platform, so people might know them. I mean, I've talked to actually a lot of credit unions that have used them for like cash recyclers and cash flow management. So that's one piece. We do e-signatures and digital notary, and then we have this digital connectivity piece, which is Genesee's kind of what we've been doing for the last 3 years, and really focusing on real-time connectivity to the financial institutions and fintechs to each other. And so then it's all layered with like data intelligence and security, of course, but it's really exciting to be able to tell that full story.
Yeah. So what would you say are some of the things that Kinective with the Genesee partnership and alignment now are things that credit unions can't get elsewhere?
Well, I think really the full ability to see all the integration points, right? Not just real-time connectivity, which we focused on, but to be able to do various other ways, like if they have interesting requirements around their loan products, or again, cash recyclers, or like what I'm seeing, which is really cool, around the flow of either digital notary, e-signature in the flow of the like fintechs that we're working with.
Okay.
Especially with like lending, being able to provide that as a component of it is really cool. And then actually one of the big things that we were missing from Genesee's perspective was like being able to tie kind of like what we consider more batch, like daily extracts and big things that won't come over an API, but being able to tie that with the recent data acquisition with Kinective too, to be able to do that piece as well as the real-time hand-in-hand in the more cohesive and streamlined manner.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know we've seen you around a lot with all the different conferences, but particularly with the fintechs. What kind of drew Kinective for being here at Apex?
Well, we really pushed how great CCA as a partner, and Connecticut Credit Union League as well, but really Credit Union League of Connecticut, right? Like but we have been really great partnerships with partners with CCA for the longest time. I think Melissa, Dean, Janelle, you know, they all have really done a good job of making sure that fintechs and credit unions are talking to each other regularly, not only with Apex, but they have Fintech Connect, they have webinars. So I think like the collaboration they are really intentional about the collaboration. And so we feel that and really feel good about our partnership. So I really, push this event for
last year was my first year at Apex, and I was very impressed with the intentionality of things that were brought in here, bringing in new fintechs, giving them a stage to make presentation. We saw that again yesterday with some of the fintechs. Forget what they call it, but they've got a little area over here where you can play putt-putt.
Solution. Oh yeah, we're in the fintech fairway. That's where Kinective is right now.
Yeah. So I mean, there's different ways of how they're approaching for getting people engaged and talking with them, and I really appreciate that when we're thinking about all the different levels of credit unions and where they're kind of fitting out on their fintech journeys. I think there's a solution here for all of that. I do see a lot of things here about fraud.
Yes.
So I mean, it's definitely keeping up with the times of what credit unions are looking for and needing. What do you think as you're leaving Apex? Maybe one of the two things you're going to take back with you that Being Connected can work on?
Well, I mean, I think it's really helping, like, with some of our fintechs, reach out to credit unions in this space. I think one of the big things that happened recently, we worked with Salus. Salus is a great partner of us. They do, small microloans, and we did a connection for them at COCC, and so now that we've been able to do that, being able to provide those kind of services to other COCC customers that may be looking for a solution like Salus, that's been great. So I think back to the intentionality, right? Like being intentional about working with partners to bring the right services to the right credit unions at the right time.
Right.
I think Alchip is a great partner of ours here. Also, a Census too. Like wouldn't think of them as a fintech, but they're doing great things from their technology, their UI in terms of their HSAs and IRAs and those kind of services, providing a more modern front end experience. So we're helping in the back end. So being able to do things like that together in partnership. We always think about ourselves as we're not that sexy solution, but we're the solution in the background that helps these things happen. Yeah, so
I think so. I think when we start to pick apart the fintechs with everything they've got on the front end, it's like, oh, that looks really cool. But then when you realize how you combine everything to make that tech stack for whatever solution you're doing for the member or for your internal staff or whatever. So, I'm appreciative of how all of you guys are working together with collaboration and cooperation, which is our sixth principle. So, our operating principles extend much beyond just the boundaries of our credit unions, and it's really nice to see our partners doing the same thing. Yeah. So, well, it was nice to talk with you again. I'll look forward to seeing you at whatever the next conference is, and it's always a pleasure to be a part of your collages on LinkedIn.
Yes,
so
thank you.
I want to thank Apex for the opportunity. And again, thank you to the Cooperative Credit Union Association and the Credit Union League of Connecticut, all those C's.
Yes.
And also, how can anybody get a hold of you if they're interested in Kinective?
Yes. I'm always on LinkedIn, so you can find me on LinkedIn. It's really just LinkedIn and then slash Masako. So I'm the one there, but masako.long@kinective.io is also my direct email.
Well, good. Well, thanks everybody. Talk to you next time.